together the Diamond Head Water and Sewer District meeting of October the 23rd. Let it be noted, the clock says 4:01. Everyone join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Everyone adopted German order.
I'm telling you. All right. Roll call. Someone? Joe or Dave?
Chairman Brian Griffith.
Here.
Vice Chairman Louis Sertel.
Here.
Treasurer Mark Bisecker.
Here.
Commissioner Arlen Griffey.
Here.
Commissioner Eric Nolan.
Here. Full house.
Yes.
Be known that we have a full house.
Let it be known and noted. Thank you much, Joe. Filling in for Ms. Tony. Item 4, 4.1 specifically, is seeking a motion to approve the minutes for the regular meeting held on October 9th and submitted to the commissioners for review.
So moved. So moved.
Huh? I'm sorry. I'm yes. Thank you, Commissioner Tell. Approval of tonight's agenda is the next action to be taken. I don't know of any additions or suggested changes or requested changes. Any of the commissioners?
No,
If
sir.
not, I'll ask for approval of as tendered to us by the staff.
So moved.
Commissioner
Second.
Tell, Commissioner Griffey. All in favor of approval of this action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. And we are now at the public comment period. Give me just a second here.
Such a crowd.
Yes, I noticed.
I was afraid you were trying to jump over that one.
Yeah, possibly. So this would have been the hearing section, correct? Well, I am not gonna, because we are still recording this, correctly?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm not gonna jump over that, having notwithstanding noting that we have no public in attendance, even though duly advertised and all the rest. So I'm just going to make sure we register this in the commentary for the meeting, and it can stay out there in perpetuity. I was telling before you all, everybody arrived, my first position graduating from college, just one of those positions you take in the federal government. I was a systems data analyst, and this whole exercise put me back to, I actually enjoyed it a lot. So I really got kind of into it. So just want to go over just a couple of quick stats that'll update even the ones that presented last time that I just find absolutely extraordinary, consequent to what we're dealing with here. Give me a second, make sure that I'm not sure. I hope I brought them with me. If not, I have to go get them out of the car. I'll recite them from memory, because I do have them from memory. Well, I guess that's what I'll have to do. Oddly, frankly, the most important page. Anyway, the population of Diamond Head, which I also found fascinating, and those that keep the statistics, has actually gone down a few hundred people from its climb. But it's 9.1 thousand is the current referenced population of Diamond Head. Fluoride is really intended to be most effective and targeted towards 0 to 8-year-olds, but has obviously influence up to puberty at age approximately 16. Of the Diamond Head population, the 16 or below represents just under 17% of the population. And population of really 8-year-olds and below represents about 11%. So just bear that in mind a moment. Okay? So as I went diving into the analytics, the question then becomes looking at the target is not watering your lawn, not taking a bath, but actually tap water, and actually ingested tap water, all things. So the average intake, and I bias these statistics, by the way, in the reference to being as liberal to the side of the intent to help support potentially help support this case as possible. The the consumption writ large, not for that age group, is 1.7 cups a day, when it is discount factored for how much is actually tendered from home, right? 1.7 cups a day. When you run that calculation against us putting fluoride in 100% of delivered water to the household, can somebody guess what the percent impact is to the target population of what we go through all this to deliver?
I would estimate that at 0.5%.
0.5, or 1/2 of 1%? Or you said 0.5?
1/2 of 1%.
I'd say 0.2.
0.2, 2/10 of 1%.
Yeah, yeah.
It would actually be 2/100ths
Oh,
of
Lord.
1%. And if you target the 8-year-old and below, it would be 0.1/100th of a percent.
And yet, Chairman, we've been incurring this expense for many years.
As is everyone else. So then, you know, you just, I think you get my point. You see the lunacy in that particular regard. So here we are, and I think you could extrapolate from that why there was not much resistance at the state level to come in here and try to.
Well, and I think, I love the statistics. I think it's good to read it into the record. And I also think that's exacerbated because Diamond Head is an upscale or considered an upscale or resort community,
Right.
which probably implies there's even less consumption of tap water than the
Correct.
statistics.
And like I said, and then you could, if you were, in fact, it would be guaranteed. Because, again, biasing it to, there's a considerable percentage of Diamond Head's properties that are not owned and operated, except on weekends and the like. And it just, you know, it further would discount heavily the actual consumption, especially in those target age groups. So here we are, and the only last thing I didn't do, I didn't have time before I left the house, was to take that extrapolation and measure it against the actual annual cost and the potential pump replacement and everything, amortized cost. Let's just say per target child delivery would be extraordinary.
Yeah.
To that factor. So I just put that icing on the cake to still stay with intent to move this agenda pretty quickly. It suffices to say, there's no one here. Diamond Head, I don't want to make light of this. Diamond Head has the highest average educational status of an incorporated city in the state of Mississippi. Therein largely lies why you don't see anybody in this seat.
That's true,
Okay, and so,
statistically true.
let's just take that for what it may. We would have been glad to answer any questions, however there are none. And I just put those stats out to reinforce anything that might have been even a little gray area for us coming into this, and hope there wasn't. So thanks for indulging me. But it was fun as I kept going down, 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 down. I couldn't get any closer. In fact, I was getting further, further exponentially away from being able to make any case at all on this.
Some people call that a rabbit hole.
It was a rabbit hole. All right. So again, noting that we have absolutely no one, for the record, in attendance to speak for or against the advertised notification that we intend to discontinue fluoride. All right. Now we'll move to the minutes of the October 9th meeting, looking for approval to file.
So moved.
Commissioner Nolan, Commissioner Tell. Motions, all in favor of approval, action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. And we will do so. Filed accordingly. Executive Director's report.
Thank you, sir. We'll begin with the construction projects.
Mhm.
Water main replacement phase 4 project, the lowest bid has been recommended, actually this afternoon, to BCB developers. So that'll be on the agenda tonight. Lift station 3 force main replacement project.
Hang on just a second.
Yes.
You said it has been recommended?
Yes, sir.
Your report says has not been
Yeah, it's a
recommended.
misprint.
Okay. Just want to make
As
sure.
of last meeting, it was not, but it
Yeah,
is now.
I thought this was just an eye test, but obviously it was.
Good
Apologize
catch.
for that.
Yeah.
But the lift station 3 force main project, the contract documents have been reviewed by legal and management, which will be signed and fully executed, which we've already done, and a notice to proceed from the contractor will be expected soon. Basin 3 sewer improvement projects, during the final drawing review last Thursday with the engineers, we decided there were some video inspection discrepancies, so we're gonna go back and video some more lines to try and wrap that up and get that thing advertised as quickly as we can. No abandonment easements this meeting. Water Tower 1 paint issue, legal counsel is working on that matter with the notice of claim to bonding agent. And the fluoride discontinuation issue, as we just heard through the
Today.
public hearing, we'll move to the next step of the notification process as required by the health department. And the maintenance,
I'm sorry, what is the next step?
the next step is to issue the PN2 document, which will follow this meeting tomorrow morning.
Okay, and we have it on here.
And
I see it.
it'll be signed tonight by the chairman. And
Okay.
yeah, we'll go through the next step.
I want to kind of read it into the record.
Yes, sir. Maintenance department highlights, one sewer line backup was attended to, one sewer line repair, 7 sewer cleanouts were installed, 6 new sewer cleanout castings were installed, 4 new water and sewer connections, 2 water service line repairs, 57 hydrants were repainted, and we had 2 after-hours calls related to water lines. The water system modeling is still underway. I hope to wrap that up soon in the next, I would say, couple of weeks. The Preserve Phase 2 subdivision, structures of Diamond Head, that is under construction. Diamond Head Lakes Phase 2, we haven't heard of any activity there. I know that I've been told Elliott Homes is no longer connected to that project. Meritage Homes is the sole entity there, just everybody's information. Monte Kea Townhomes in High Point, Building 2, they're beginning construction there. The City of Diamond Head Drainage Project, Coon Branch project is underway, and I've heard they have a couple of more projects on the slate that they'll be bidding out soon throughout the city. And the MDOT roundabout projects, as you've probably seen, the sound barrier is well underway. And the next board meeting is scheduled for November 13th, 4:00 p.m. That's all I have.
Any questions for David
Sir?
from the commissioners?
No, sir.
I have one. I may have even asked this when we were opening the bids. Do we have experience with CB developers?
Yes, sir.
It's good experience?
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. All the better. That was the only question I had. Thank you, Deb.
Thank you.
All right. Moving us to the construction engineering projects in section 6. Nothing on 6.1 tonight. 6.2, 6.2A specifically. Seeking a motion to approve digital engineering invoice number 9, the amount of $3,825 for the period of August 31st, 2025 through September 27th, 2025, leaving the remaining balance of $187,425 on this project, on this contract. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Commissioner Nolan motions. Commissioner Bisecker seconds. All in favor of approval of this action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and that carries unanimously. 6.2B, seeking a motion to award the Water System Rehabilitation Phase 4 project to CB Developers as the lowest and best bid in the amount of $1,136,642 to authorize the chairman to execute the notice of award and to execute the contract upon legal review. Can I get a motion to approve? Commissioner Tell motions. Can I get a second?
Second.
Commissioner Nolan seconds. All in favor of approval of this action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and that carries. 6.3, Water Model Update Project, 6.3A specifically, seeking a motion to approve digital engineering invoice number 3 in the amount of $13,062.75 for the period of August 31st, 2025 through September 27th, 2025, leaving a remaining balance of $4,474.50 on this contract. Any motion to approve? Commissioner Tell motions. Can I carry you a second? Commissioner Bisecker seconds. All in favor of approval of this action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and that motion is carried. Nothing in 6.4, 6.5. 6.6, we'll close out section 6, seeking a motion in 6.6A to approve digital engineering invoice invoice number 28 in the amount of $2,980 for the GIS integration and maintenance project, and invoice number invoice number 8 in the amount of $1,080 for the standard specs and plans update project, both for the period of August 31st, 2025 through September 30, 2025. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Commissioner Nolan motions. Can I get a second? Commissioner Tell seconds. All in favor of approval of this action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and that carries. Lead us into the financials, specifically document of claims and financial report 7.1A. seeking a motion to approve payment of the docket of claims in the total amount of $78,693.36. Can I get a motion to approve? Commissioner Bisecker motions. Can I get a second?
Second.
Commissioner Nolan seconds. All in favor of approval of this action signify by saying aye.
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 7-1B, motion to acknowledge payment of the unapproved docket of claims as detailed in section 6 in the total amount of $20,947.75. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Commissioner Nolan motions, Commissioner Tell seconds. All in favor of approval of this action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and that motion, as have all of these, carries unanimously. 7-1C, seeking a motion to approve payment of the customer deposit refund register in the total amount of $787.93. Can I get a motion to approve? Commissioner Bisecker motions. Can I get a second?
Second.
Commissioner Nolan seconds. All in favor of approval of this action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and that motion carries as well, unanimously. Old business in section 8.1, seeking a motion to authorize district personnel to discontinue fluoridation process effective August 23rd, 2025, to authorize advertisement of public notification number 2 in accordance with Mississippi State Department of Health Bureau of Public Water Supply Fluoridation Discontinuation Policy version 2.6, DLU 09-2024, as attached in everyone's file. I need a roll call vote on this one. You're going to handle that, Joe?
Chairman Brian Griffith,
Yes.
Vice Chairman Louis Sertel,
Yes.
Treasurer Mark Bisecker,
Yes, sir.
Commissioner Arlen Griffey,
Yes.
and Commissioner Eric Nolan.
Yes.
Let it be noted that all 5 commissioners are present and concur with the discontinuation. Motion passes. 8.2, seeking a motion to authorize the chairman to execute the Mississippi Department of Health Bureau of Public Water Supply proof of public notification of discontinuation of community water fluoridation. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Commissioner Nolan motions. Can I get a second?
Second.
Commissioner Tell seconds. All in favor of approval of action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and that carries unanimously as well. Moving us to section 9, new business. 9.1, seeking specifically a motion to approve the emergency control panel repair to lift station number 6 performed by J.H. Wright in accordance with the state of Mississippi purchase law 31-7-1F, page 15, section J. Can I get a motion to approve? Commissioner Bisecker motions, Commissioner Ertel seconds. All in favor of approval of action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and that carries unanimously. 9.2, seeking a motion to approve 2026 district holidays in accordance with the Governor of Mississippi proclamations in conformity to the state regulation Mississippi Code 337 as attached in our package. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Commissioner Bisecker motions, Commissioner Nolan seconds. All in favor of approval of action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
And aye, and that carries unanimously.
Get the
Seeking a
day off.
motion, I beg your pardon?
Give them the day off.
Yeah. Seeking a motion to approve 2026 Board of Commissioner meetings on the second Thursday of every month, as, well, that is the seeking the motion. Can I get a motion to approve? Commissioner Bisecker motions. Can I get a second?
Second.
Commissioner Ertel seconds. All in favor of approval of action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and that carries. Leading us to 9.4, last action in section 9, seeking a motion to authorize the closing of district offices on Friday, November 28th, 2025, in further observance of Thanksgiving holiday, on Friday, December 26th, 2025, in further observance of the Christmas holiday, and on Friday, January 2nd, in 2026, in further observance of the New Year's holiday, as proclaimed by the governor on October 16th, 2025, pursuant to Mississippi Code annotated 337. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Commissioner Griffey motions. Can I get a second?
Second.
Commissioner Nolan seconds. All in favor of approval of action signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, and that motion carries. The next meeting of the Board of Commissioners is scheduled for November 13th, 2025 at 4 p.m. here at the Diamond Head City Hall Chambers, 5000 Diamond Head Circle, Diamond Head, Mississippi. And with that notice, I'll seek a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Commissioner Griffey motions and Commissioner Hertel seconds. All in favor of approval of action signify by saying aye.
Aye.